right, as of today, this is RealShockkgyalnuhplay Entertainment. Today's show, I'm just talking about, just kind of joining in. I just want everyone to know that we're going into a phase of 2022, and I just wanted to come here. I am your DJ, RealShockkgyalnuhplay, from upstate New York, 87.7 FM, WBOA radio. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to Bonganati Records, first and foremost, for the production, for everything. It's been a long journey here. So also, I want you to check out Surrounded by Music, and also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now, like it, share up the thing, you understand? So, it's been a few years since I've been here on the live little thing here on YouTube. So we're trying to build up the station, and I'm going to be coming here pretty much more often, 4 or 5 times a day. I'm going to give you some shows. I'm going to talk about some things. Also, please don't forget, Surrounded by Music is with a Q. Check that out. That's a whole nother show that we have. And we also have a couple other shows that are in the working. So just be patient, and I will definitely let everyone know what we're working on and give you the links to those as well. Check me out on Instagram, the RealShockkgyalnuhplay. All right. Yes, and also want to give a shout to Mystic Metamorphosis. We have Roots Rock and Jerk. It's sponsored by Roots Rock and Jerk, Mystic Metamorphosis, Bonganati Records, and Surrounded by Music. Of course, with a Q, please put it's a Q at the end of Surrounded by Music. Don't forget, there's a Q, Surrounded by Music all together. Check it out. We're talking about different things and trying to build a thing up. So, all right. So today I just wanted to talk about positive and negative energy. So here in 2021, December 16th, it is. We're in a time that we're living in, a time of revelation, where everything that we put out is what comes back to us. So in vibrations with music, we have to realize that the things that we put out are the things that it's like casting spells. So if you are singing a song about something with a negative energy, you know what's going to happen? That negative energy is going to go into the atmosphere, and it's just going to cause a lot of strife and stress, and nothing's ever going to change. Of course, we have negative and positive, where sometimes we have to have negative and positive in order to balance. But I'd rather put more positive energy out than put negative out. Even though music is a great thing, but you just have to know how to control yourself when it comes down to music and vibrations, because a lot of people when you're younger, you don't understand vibrations, and we go off of emotion when we hear vibrations in music. So if you're in a bad mood, per se, and then you go listen to a song that's, talking about shooting and killing, murder and everything. If you're not in the right mind, if you're not in the right mind setting, or know about vibrations of music, it will make you go out and make you react on your emotion. You understand? So when we're putting music out, we have to realize the energy that in the intake that we're taking in and that we're dishing out as well. So I think it's very important for people to realize the energy that they put out when it comes down to music. You understand? So again, if you haven't subscribe right now, like and share up the thing. I'd appreciate it. All right. Yes, we are at maybe 218 or 19 subscribers. It's been a few years, and we should have had plenty of more, but I'm just very happy with whom I have now, and we're going to build this thing up. And I want to put a lot of different messages out into the world, because I think that we all need to be able to have balance and be able to, talk to our brothers and sisters and let them know what's going on and what's happening in the world, So, all right, so I just want to talk about the importance of energy and balance. Okay? So, there's this thing, it's called the concept of energy balance. Right? So, the concept of energy balance is based on the fundamental thermodynamic principle that energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be gained, lost, or stored by an organism. And that's what I'm saying, is that energy that we have inside of us, whether it's negative or positive, that's something that we have to deal with every single day. When we walk into the atmosphere, when we go out into the world, or whenever we speak, or whenever we put things in the air, or whenever you lie, or whenever you steal, or whenever, everything is energy. You understand? So these are the things that we need to teach our children. We need to teach our children about music. Music is one of the most influential things that control the mind in this whole universe. You understand? Music can save your life. You understand? And that's a real thing. You ever hear that saying back like in the 80s and 90s? They used to say the music, there was a little station thing that used to come on like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they used to have about 12 or 13 different 14 CDs to it with like 100 tracks on each one, and they would go through each one, and it would be like 20 minutes of their lives. So that's what I'm saying. Music can save your life. So we have to be careful on the vibrations and teach our children and teach the youth about energy with music, because if they don't know, then they will react on music and the vibrations that comes from it. It's a real serious thing, and people don't understand. Some people take it for a joking sport, but I take it as a reality because I've had my own experiences. Younger, as a young lady, 18, 19 years old, you know, and under the influence and listening to music and just in going into a zone because of the vibrations of the music. So that's what I mean. We have to be careful when it comes down to the vibrations in the music that we're listening to, because and if we, like I love dance hall, I love trap music, I love reggae, I love all different types of music. You understand? So I'm very universal when it comes to music. But I know that some music, if I didn't understand, excuse me, well, if I didn't understand vibrations in the music, I probably would have gotten myself wrapped up into a lot of bad things if I didn't understand the vibrations of music. And I've seen other young men and young ladies react off of music, whether it's sexualized or whether it's about busting gunshots, whatever it is. It's always, you always have to make sure that you understand vibrations, because if you don't understand the vibrations, then that can really suck you up and just swallow you up whole, the demonic energy. Yeah, so we definitely have to educate ourselves, educate our children on these things, because they're very important, okay? Very, 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 very important. You need to realize these things. So, yeah, we definitely need to educate our young ones about energy and vibrations and music. Okay, so what they do now is they have this thing called casting spells in music. So what they do is they use certain types of trigger words and certain signs and symbols inside of this music in the entertainment business to cast spells on our children and to destroy us, period. So sometimes when we even look at these things and we're watching the videos, they get into our brain and they get into our mind and they can go into our dreams, like on a real level. They can go into your mind, and they can go into your dreams, into your thoughts, and then they can create a lot of turmoil and it connect negative energy to you. So it's very important for us to realize that it's just like eating food. What we put in our system, the same way like music or watching things that we watch on television, and if you're sitting and you're watching horror movies, I used to be back. And listen, nobody is perfect. Like I said, you know, there was a time in my life where, and I know everyone has went through that stage. Where you like horror movies and you like to see, um, you know, everyone likes that little scare, you know, and you want to be entertained, and it's entertaining and it seems so fun to just watch horror movies and all those good things and all that stuff. But at the same time, what used to happen at the end of the night when it's time to go to bed, you have those things still lingering in your mind. You understand? So then they come into your dreams, you have a nightmare. Right there. That's where they cast their spells and they put their demonic energy out into children or into yourself, and then you deal with that. Then you have these spirits that are embedded inside of you from watching these things, and you go out and you still have these things, and then these spirits, you know what I'm saying? This energy and this bad energy starts to follow you because of the things that you watch on television. They let out these spirits to interrupt your day, you know, and interrupt your sleep or whatever it is. So then, you know, that's what I'm saying, casting spells and watching movies or music and everything. So we just have to be careful the energy that we put out. We have to put out 100% positive energy. The energy that we put out comes back in. So if you put out good energy, it's going to be good energy that comes back to you. So casting spells and movies and music and everything, it's all combined in one. So we just have to be careful and educate, and let everyone know and let people know the reality of all of it, you know? So there's a lot of different things that we need to realize. Like sometimes when you have negative energy around you, and I think we've all done it before, like when you start to feel down and you start to feel depressed, and that's negative energy. So then, for example, it could create stress or interfere with your sleep, and environments are very uncomfortable, and you know what I'm saying, when you have negative energy, and yeah, and it could just harm your health and your well-being, period, you know. So it's good to always meditate and just let good energy flow inside of you, and just try to, you know, read the Bible as much as possible, and, you know, just be spiritually aware and have a spiritual connection with God, because that's who is going to be there for us always at the end of the day, no matter what. You understand? And some people just have negative energy constantly. Like there's some people that just can't get away from it. I mean, every single day, it's like so terrible. And these are some signs. It's like they complain a lot. They can't. Everything is just about bad news. They're pessimists. They you know, just negative people who are just always just negative, and you can feel that when they come around. You're like, hey, hold on, I can't do this. This person's just totally negative. It's because they've allowed something in their life to just draw them into negativity, to where they can't even, they're like bonded and binded. So you end up bonded and binded along with that person if you allow them to stay around you constantly. If it could be a friend, a family member, you know, you can't really keep yourself around that. You have to definitely have positive energy, you know, and uplift your spirits anytime that you can. You uplift each other and uplift anyone that you can that's around you, right? And, you know, just always when you see or you feel negative energy from outside, or you're just feeling, you know, unsettled, you just guard your time and choose your attitude on what you're gonna be. You don't, just because somebody's upset or somebody is looking at, you know, you see you in a store and people are angry. Don't let yourself, because that energy can come off on you. You know, there was a lady a few weeks ago, and I was in the store, and she went past me, and me and my son, we were just having such a nice time. And then after, you know, we went through an aisle or two, and then here comes this lady with her face looking rotten. She looked so mean, and she was just so angry. And I looked, and I felt the energy, and I kind of like, I said, what's wrong with this woman, you know? And then I said, wait a minute. I'm gonna pay her no mind. So I just kind of flung my hand up and I said, whatever. So then here we go again. The woman comes down the same aisle with the same face, bent over, pushing her cart, looking just angry, like she just angry, and looked at me. And I said, woman, go on somewhere. I don't have time for that. If you're gonna be upset, you could be upset on your own. You're not gonna pull me into your web, you know? And so when it comes to positive and walking into a grocery store, negative energy, positive energy, yes, just like to welcome. I'm here live on YouTube and I'm also on Tin Can. And I'd just like to give a shout out to Lama. I hope I'm saying it right. Yes, and I thank you for coming in and joining us. So we're talking about good, positive energy and negative energy. And I was just speaking about a lady, just in general, people with good energy and people with bad energy, and how you can keep your energy at a positive level no matter what the situation or other people's energy might seem to be, and they're trying to pull you in to there and suck you in. So I was just speaking about women with their energy. So I kind of just brushed it off. And you know what? That didn't even bother me none, because you know what? Sometimes that's how the devil works. He uses other people and uses their body as a shell, you understand? And uses them to try to interrupt your day, to try to mess your day up. So you can't allow negative energy to draw you in all the time. You have to definitely be strong and sometimes look at those things and go, whatever, just go on somewhere. You just kind of push it off and say, you know what, I'm going to have a good day today. I'm not going to let that get to me. And just laugh off of it, just laugh at it and just say, I'm going to continue my day and I'm going to enjoy my day. I don't need, the negativity. So you just have to have a good mentality. But maybe there might be a day where you might have, be in a bad mood and, and someone might see you and then might say something to you that might uplift your day. And it's happened to me many times, and I'm pretty sure it's happened to you many times. But sometimes it's just good to just push out the good energy, because the negative, we don't need it. We don't need it, especially in the times that we're living in right now. We're in 2021 and we're going into 2022, and it's a real hectic, serious time that we're living in. And I just thank God, and I just want to thank him for his blessings, that I am able to wake up every day and see my loved ones and be able to talk to everyone here on YouTube, okay, RealShockkgyalnuhplay, entertainment. If everyone here on Tin Can, and everyone here on YouTube, you can go ahead and follow me over on Tin Can. It's Bongonati, and also here on Tin Can, if you'd like to follow me, it's the RealShockkgyalnuhplay Entertainment. Okay, I will leave the link below. And I'd just like to say hello to NBJ and Finance Boy. Thank you for joining in as well. We were talking about energy in and energy out. Just having a healthy lifestyle and pushing out positive energy instead of the negative. We're going into 2022, and every time I turn on the radio, all you hear, or turn on the television, all you see is negative and bad news. The times that we're living in, we need more positive energy. We need more positive role models and people to put more positive energy out, because this time is just no joke. It waits for nobody, and it's taking names. It's not even people aren't even passing away from the virus. They're passing away mostly from the damn violence, and it all starts with the things that we're watching, the things that we're putting in our system. You know what I mean? As far as watching television and music and just being around negative energy and negative vibrations. We can stop all of those things from happening. Just simple, like just by educating others and educating ourselves on positive energy and uplifting each other 24/7. And that's the problem, is that it's like no one wants to uplift each other, because it's like a selfishness. We have to stand together as one in order to be able to fight against all these evil entities and evil spirits. Because at the end of the day, it's good versus bad. You understand? And there's heaven and there's hell. So we have to choose one or the other. So you can choose your hell on earth, and you can have heaven and hell on earth. So you choose your own destiny before it's even made, before you even go to, you know, that limit. And also, I have someone asking me, what do we do with depression? So, okay, a lot of right now in 2022, there is a lot of depression going on because everyone's separated from their families, and um, that is NBAJ here on Tin Can who just asked me a question, and I definitely he's asking, what do you do with depression? So, with depression during this time in 2022, 21, going into 2022, I would definitely meditate. Meditation is number one. The number one thing that is very important to do when you wake up in the morning, just go outside and look at the sunshine, and just thank God for his blessings and thank him for another day. And also, it's good to always read when you're with depression and put on a lot of spiritual things and read the Bible. I don't know if you're about anyone's, what they choose to believe in when it comes down to spirituality, but me, when I feel like back is up against the wall and I get into those little modes, I think we all have been there and we all go there sometimes. It's good to just meditate and stay around positive people as much as you can. Someone that's going to uplift you, and people that are going to give you good words, and just look at the good book, the Bible. Whether you're Catholic, whether you're Christian, whether you're whether you're a Moor, whether you're whatever you follow, is just always pick up the Bible because it's in all different languages, and it will help you along the way and give you a good message, and give you a time to refocus your thoughts and to give you good energy, definitely. So when you feel like your back is up against the wall and you're feeling kind of depressed, you can also, there's some different types of teas and different things that you can do. Exercising helps a lot too as well, like putting on some music and exercising, just meditating and just listening to, some good, meditational quotes and things like that. Those things help as well. But overall, is talking to God. Talking to God is always helps 100%. And I know some people just they feel like, okay, well, I don't think God's hearing me when I'm in depression, but God always hears everyone. He hears us when we don't even hear ourselves. You understand? He knows our next move before we're able to make it. So throughout this time that we're living in with the positive and negative energy, you want to fulfill yourself with positive energy more so, like comedies, do some comedies and family movies. Don't go so much into the gory, to that side, because that side is casting spells. That's what they do. They put all these things on television and put them in commercials and things like that to make us depressed, or put news flashes on about the virus all going around constantly, just to instill fear. That's the thing that they work off of, is fear. So you have to trust in yourself and trust in God, and always put your foot forward, your best foot forward, no matter what. If it's that day where you feel like you can't do it, you can. No matter what the season, no matter what day it is, no matter what time it is, you can always do it. Always tell yourself you can, because if you tell yourself you can't, then that's the devil just taking over you, and he's telling you he's the master of all lies and the master of deceit. So you cannot listen to him at all. Period. All right? Yeah, so I mean, you just have to make sure that just remove bad energy also from your home. And the thing is even when you let people inside of your home, whoever you like, when you open up your door and you let someone walk into your house, whatever energy that they have with them will come into your home and it can disrupt you. So you have to be careful with those things as well. So it's good to just have positive energy around you constantly, and just kind of balance your chakras at the same time. Burn some incense, you know, just try to put on some chanting music, put on some reggae music, put on some nice vibes, some good vibrational music, and kind of just go into your own little sanctuary, and just yeah, just pray to God. God is always the number one. He's the one that's always going to take us out of all the chaos and the turmoil that's going around. We just, like I said, you just have to believe in God, whatever that you believe in, whatever nationality that we are, whatever that you follow, whatever you grew up with. Pick up the Bible. It's in all different languages, and there's always a message. And when you think that God's not listening, He's listening. Believe me, He's listening to every single one of us every single day. And yeah, I'm just glad that we were talking about that. We were talking about energy in and energy out, which is negative and positive, and depression and all those different things. And that's what's happening. Like this time that we're in 2021, 2020, it's been terrible. Everybody's separated. Everyone's in fear. There's fear tactics. There's putting, every time you turn around, you see someone dead. You see something happening that's negative. The commercials, everything. It's just a constant. It's a constant vibration that they want to continue so that they can take over and eliminate us, basically, spiritually. Don't let anyone or anything in this world bring your spirit down. Always make sure that you keep a positive outlook at everything that's going on around you. If you've lost a lost one, I just want to just send all my condolences to everyone all across the world, because we're all in this time together, and it's very, very serious, the time that we're in. And I can't express it enough that we have to stop indulging into the negative behavior, negative energy, whether it's movies that we're watching, horror movies, all that stuff about, cheating and deceit and all those things. Put on some comedy, meditate a little bit, laugh a little bit, enjoy life, stay healthy, because that's what's going to keep us alive. Shut that television off. Stop looking at the news. Stop looking at the negative energy. So stop submitting to the negative energy. It's a little hard because it's surrounded by us 24/7. But yeah, there's a way around it. There definitely was a way around it. You just have to keep yourself spiritually in a good place. And when I say in a good place, when you wake up in the morning, get up and just say, thank you, Jah, for life. And just move on to the next thing that you need to do for that day. And just like to say hello to Chris, who's joined us here on Tin Can. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a blessed one. We're talking about energy in, energy out, casting spells with music and, things that we're watching on television, and, just negative energy with people every day. And, just seeing every time you turn around, with the social media, you can't hear anyone speaking on positive energy. It's always negative, and that's what we need to eliminate. And that's what I'm here to just speak with everyone and tell everyone that I wish them a life full of happiness. And I hope that we all get through all of this time that we're in. If we can all take all the energy that we have and put it into positive, we can beat this virus. And people have no idea. The power of love is stronger than anything in the whole entire world. The power of love and positive energy. The negative energy cannot touch positive energy when it's strong, at its strongest point. You understand? There's no way that it can win, but unless we allow it to. So as long as we keep positive energy, keep positive role models and positive partners, and positive, keep the energy, like teach our children and educate them and educate our friends as well. Like I said, we're not all, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we can, if we know right from wrong, then we can definitely spread the good energy to the ones that need to know know the truth out here. We have to spread good energy to each other constantly. So who wants to walk around with their face looking down and you know what I'm saying, and be angry all the time, and want to hear about war and crime and how many deaths is happening all across the world and everything. Nobody wants to. I mean, it's important for us to know some of these things, but don't really, just let you allow yourself to be sucked into it for too long, because it can cause depression, it can cause a lot of anxiety and stress and strain and arguments and just bad vibrations. And then you bring them home to your house, or just watching it through the television, it brings out the negative energy. These are things that they've already studied for years and years and years. And they know, and they're just laughing at us because some of us don't know any better. We don't know anything about vibrations. Like I was saying, I'm just gonna, I'll be back with another couple of other shows, because I want to kind of split them up. We were going on about 30 minutes or so with this video here on YouTube, and also on Tin Can. You can follow me, Tin Can. Don't forget, Surrounded by Music with a Q. You can check that out. We talk about casting spells and music, and reverse music and different things. And signing your soul to the devil, for music and all that good stuff. And we got a lot of different things that's in store. So I definitely want everyone to make sure that they stay connected to me here on Tin Can, and also on RealShockkgyalnuhplay Entertainment on YouTube. All right, and it's just been a pleasure talking to everyone, because it makes me feel good that I'm able to put positive energy out in the air to my people all across the world, because there's not that many people that are putting positive energy. They're just giving bad news 24/7. And I'm here to give you good news. I'm going to tell you that you are positive. You're a positive person in your own way. We all have it in us, and you're special in your own way. And God loves every single one of us, and we're going to make it through this time that we're in. And remember that we are going to make it through this time. No matter how hard it seems at these times that we're going in, don't worry. God is watching every single one of us. And every single day that you wake up is another day to start anew, and to spread out and just push out good energy, and just touch someone else, touches someone's life, and touch someone's heart, at some time in their life. And those are that's the greatest feeling in life, is being able to spread good energy. And I don't know how some people can sleep at night when, putting out bad energy, and committing crimes and killing, and all those crazy things going on. And that's just how it is. It's just part of how it's balanced. Negative and positive, it has to happen for balance. But there is a time in life where we know right from wrong, which is negative and positive. Okay? So if you know right from wrong, and you go and you just go out there and you just negative, and you put a negative energy out, knowing that you're just going to mess somebody else's day up. It's like you're being selfish, and you're being evil, and you're an evil entity, and your spirit is negative. So I wouldn't want to be around, you just stay far away from those type of people. But you put a smile, you can put a smile on someone's face. If you see them looking a little angry, see someone say, hey, nice shirt, something. Have a beautiful day. Maybe that'll spark their day up to be happy. Don't, there could be something totally oblivious that we might not know that might be going on in their life. So, it's always good to just spread good energy, and give the next person, a pat on the back, and instead of just letting them go the day, feeling terrible. You could change someone's whole life that way, Just the simple things in life that we do for each other. It doesn't require money. It doesn't require anything. All it requires is just us to just show our love, and just give out that love emotionally, express it through our voice, or doing a good deed during that day. If you see an older lady walking across the street, and she's struggling, nowadays with the virus, nobody wants somebody just running up on them and grabbing anything anyway. But you just say, excuse me, ma'am, would you like some help? Help the woman out. And that might just, make her whole day, and just give her that feeling that someone cares, It's always good to just give good energy to people. I guess That's just the way I am, and I think there's plenty of us that are the same way out there. But a lot of people are have been poisoned by from family generations to have that negative energy in them. That's where it starts. It starts with family and the energy and the company we keep around us. And sometimes it's embedded in some of the children that become grown adults from young because of what they've endured and how they were raised in the environment. So, you can't really blame people sometimes for being who they are because of the environment that they were brought up in. So, like I said, no one's perfect, but it's always a way to make better. It's you can. There's always a way to make a negative situation positive. You understand? Always, no matter what. So never give up on yourself and don't give up people. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please subscribe, share the content, and definitely I enjoyed everyone. This is Shockgyalnuhplay Entertainment, representing for Bongo Nazi Records and produced by Bongo Nazi Records, surrounded by music, Mystic Metamorphosis, and sponsored by Roots Rock and Jerk. Thank you so much. I'd like to give a big shout out to Lama, NBJ, Chris, Kashka, Lai, and Finance Boy. And if I didn't get your name right away, and if I missed you here on Tin Can or on YouTube as well, all of you, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. God bless you and have a beautiful day. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you put the notification button on as well. So whenever I put a video on, you'll be the first one to view it. Thank you and God bless. One love and God blessings. All right. Have a blessed one. Don't forget, all the energy that you put in is the energy that you put out is the energy that you put in. Energy you put in is the energy you put out. You understand? All right. Yeah. You recognize that no matter what the situation is, I know I said I was gone, but one last thing. No matter what the situation is, whether it's good or bad, God loves you. All right? All right. Always remember that. One love. Thank you for tuning in.